is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2020 SJPC Challenge Gold sponsors Bouncer. A special thanks to double gold sponsor Bouncer, keeping the dregs out with an inline filter for homebrewers, keeping you homebrewers organized on a brew day with Boil Bro, and keeping beer fun with the Growler Bro mini beer flavor infusers. BrewTubers, online brewers club, forums, recipes, articles, new updates, brewing tools, and more. Yakima Valley Hops, fresh from the source to your kettle, supplying hops for homebrewers and the craft beer industry. Omega Yeast Labs, fresh, healthy, unique, pitch-ready liquid yeast for pro brewers and homebrewers. Jaded Brewing, home of the fastest immersion wort chiller, the Hydra, and other brewing supplies. Brady Instruments, supplying the world with high-quality, hand-blown, handcrafted, scientific instruments like the SJPC Challenge Hydrometer Trophy.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is beer number 4 for the 2020 SJPC Challenge. And tonight I've got the G24 RD2 52M. This is an English rye IPA, and the 3 required hops are Southern Star, Chinook, and Fuggles, and the adjunct is flaked rye. And it's clocking in at 7.0%. Nice little hiss. And we have the trusty tulip. Here you go. The pour. I'm not seeing much coming out, but it's starting to thicken up here at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. That's gotta be bottled off the keg. So, it's a lovely light orange color. Not real clear. There might have been a little bit of bottle dregs in there, but not much, and I did not pour it all in. But the bottom of the bottle is clear, so whatever's in there is probably just some hop material or what have you. So, head-wise, it didn't really pour a big head, but there's certainly carbonation. I can see some bubbles streaming up the side of the glass. Looks like the carb might be pretty light, but for an English-style IPA, right? I think just traditionally English beers have a little bit of a lighter carbonation, you know, where Belgians and that sort of thing, Pilsners have a high carb. This one is, you know, English beers, in my experience, have a lower carbonation, especially if they're on a handle, you know, a beer engine. If I swirl it up, I definitely get a little bit more of a head buildup, so that means that we do have some decent carbonation. It looks like there's some lacing there forming on the glass, so pretty looking beer. A little hazy, but I really do like the color. To me, this isn't a darker color because of oxidation. I think that this is going to have a little bit of maybe some crystal malts or something in it to bring some color to it. Let's get an aroma. Cheers. Real nice. I'm not familiar with Southern Star. I don't know if that's a UK hop or if that is a one of the South African hops, but I'm guessing that it kind of went for an English style IPA and added the flake rye. But I'm not really picking up any of the flaked rye. I am picking up a little bit of alcohol, you know, some ethanol notes in there. A real nice smelling beer, though. I think those Fuggles are really popping out, and Chinook, I'm certainly picking up a little bit of the Chinook hops. Not really picking up the Southern Star, so that might have been the bittering hops. So, but I love it when I can actually detect the hops, the aroma of the hops that are listed on a label or that I know are in a recipe. So, cheers. Let's get a drink. Yeah, the rye is popping. It's got that nice little spiciness to it. The hops are really nice, and the fermentation is really nice and clean. 7% is well over the typical English IPA or English ale range, unless you're looking at a really strong British ale, I think. So I think normally you're looking at like a 5% IPA from England, but hey, I ain't complaining. I know this was brewed in America because this is only a US based challenge, but that's a very nice, pleasant beer. Hops kind of stick around on the back end. Quite drinkable, quite nice. I'm getting notes of like of cherry and some maybe a little stone fruit, like an apricot kind of character. Firm bitterness, but not aggressive and not no harshness at all. It's very well balanced in that IPA category. That is a pleasant distraction from the big citrus hops and like the New England IPAs and stuff. That's a very nice little change of pace. So I appreciate you putting in something that's outside of the norm. That's really nice. So mouthfeel real good. It's got it's like a low medium. It's not real thin, and it doesn't finish super dry, which helps it for drinkability with that kind of strong bitter edge to it. So very well crafted. Great job. It's gonna be fun to score this one. So I'm gonna bounce out and do my scores, and I will see you on the next review. Cheers.